Then I gotta get it like an ape in a cage, motherfucker, never matter how I get it, so I'm saying when I get it, so the range, like I get it like a flame that ignites every foot in time, get it, none the same, never even matter when I get it, rubber band like a motherfucker, never matter, get it how I stand, never matter when I rank, cause I get it like a rate, and I ain't even fucking matter, picture that I paint, when I get it, so I'm saying, cause I get it, so the range, shit, a motherfucking shit that I get it like a flame, get it by the flame, when I get it, so ignited to the motherfucking shit that I get it, aliens above and beneath, if hell's what you seek, then you may proceed to believe whatever the fuck you want to believe, I'm just trying to speak a breath of speech, and it's a breeze of all it out concrete, obvious is what I achieve, I will succeed, got a detriment with a pedigree that obliterates everything they even dream, monster, I'm a beast, goblin hot feast, reaching to the degree, that's a centigrade, superheated heat, I'm about to elevate the thoughts that you seek, I'ma leave you on the edge of your seats, make you shout and scream, these words are part of my intellect, what did you expect, powerhouse until my death, nothing more, yes, nothing less, keep it by the pledge to the day of my death, what I say is what I said, to the day you put your rest, coughing up a long straight out of my chest, if I don't make sense, pay attention instead, common sense of whatever's been said, I'm running around like a chicken without a head, whatever's next in line is more repressed than what I can just, what I confess. Every single breath that I reach beyond the 10th bars of centigrade, heated up, hot time to cool off, to overdressed dialects to the beast, I'm so obsessed without a single protest, I be spitting grotesque, lyrically, what I confess, I'm the dopest to the best, more or less, spitting whatever makes a bit of sense, dug up deep inside a lyrical trench made of death, I repeat, this is not a test, banging on my bars like a gorilla off the bench, whatever's left, how I use the rest to confess what the fuck inside my head today, I don't regret to whatever's next, everything I say is simple, if it don't make sense, it's so complex, I'm a predator on the apex, your brain I'm about to perplex, I demand respect, I spit it with a finesse, words made in excess, I'm so obsessed, these opponents so obsessed, so oppressed, what the fuck profess, I'm making progress, so intense, whatever's left until my day, you know what I'm saying, you know what I said, not about to suppress my success, unless you give up what makes you blessed, little more, little less, better reassess, raps made, cause I'm coming for the neck, rip your jugular out instead, begin to eat your flesh, spitting nonsense, it's not complex, I confess this ain't a contest, this rap game has me so obsessed, most of these drugs are what I ingest, I don't give a fuck if you even impress, not about to brag or boast, but these thoughts are what I infest, fill up the brain how I infest, I repeat, this is not a test, not under any distress, not even worth the stress, that's exactly what I confess, listen to what the fuck I express, there's something inside me, I'm so possessed, but I contest cause I'm so repressed, testimonies that I profess, not a single opponent will be oppressed, kept under tabs where I suppress, listen to what the fuck I said, listen to what the fuck I suggest, so much energy, I'm about to unrest, rhyme so lawless like the Wild West, I'm spitting so gross, I spit so grotesque, if you protest, don't get depressed, never second rate, I'm always at best, closely enmeshed, encased in a chest, fucking the beat, the bars on my list, you don't wanna know what's next, ripping straight to your jugular, chewing the vein straight out of your neck, I'm tripping wavy, faded, staying lucid, getting livid, not enough breathe to breath until my death, and believe in God, I think I'm blessed, there's nothing to debate, there's nothing to second guess, hence the rest, to the crest, to the fence, to the sentence, left to the tenth, inside the demented guess, it's so clean like how I disinfect, making this money I should probably invest, there's almost everything that I address, I'm smoked so much that one day I'll die from cardiac arrest, until I'm alive, then I'm glad I'm not dead, oh the horror, oh the dread, oh the nonsense, I'm reading off the text, oh destruction, there'll be nothing left until the day you're dead, there'll be nothing but death instead, take a breath to the extent, don't bother living life just for the torment, if you believe in God then you probably should repent, I'm on a steep descent before I'm about to ascend, so many hours left that's unspent, there's so much to prevent, better have a good intent, sentiments of what you resent, never left to content, wherever you think is blessed, possessed by the ghost, with every word I spoke to the break, the bars that are fakes are afraid, what I broke to break, whatever's left, I'm a vocal specialist, it's my vocal testament, I got a temperament of another kind of specimen, I've made more music than what I've been credited, everything I say is genuine, before you settle and take your medicine, got a recipe at a regiment, to take the remedy of the adrenaline, stuck inside my element, it's evident, the sediment, the prevalent, slap the rapper woman, saluting generals and the president, secret weapon with a treacherous, something like a specialist, example of another kind of specimen, words that disturb, just to discuss the unheard, so demented and observed, you can observe what's been observed, never second to the first. Listen to the words of the perverse. Play this back and reverse backwards to return immersed into the verse to immerse the words. Just like a curse, whatever's overheard I will overturn. I'm so perturbed, no second guessing whatever you learn. Morbid, kinda corbid, COVID, corona, so fucking morbid, storm it, orbit, flow it, overman, the glow stick, most shit to the coronas, the COVID, over radar to the motherfuckers, full slip, mutilating morbid. What a forfeit to the poly pulpit, down in Shorbit, so fucking morbid, stop it. Put it into the sit, in a fit, into the extortion, fit a body in a soda cannon, call the contortion to fucking morbid. Injectable endorphins, sorted, distorted, corp, indoor, spin, mortuary, forfeit, more than adored it. Pour it into the pour it, how it pours it within it, under the porches, it's outrageous, the scene is so gorgeous. I'm gorging, unthwarted, how the fuck I recorded, mortuary door, spin, kinda corner, corbin, sorted, COVID, corona, spoken with the soaking cobra. Close the curtains, a persona, baking soda inside the toast, a little more than a floater. These vocal voters getting closer to dozer. Aroma of aurora, they definitely an interposer, not a comedian, not a jokester. Smoke on myself sober, haters always get the cold shoulder. I'm spitting up slower, I'm a comatose to soldiers from September to October. Sinner in a folder, Condoleezza broker, closed pins on the nose from the stank of the mouth of the odor. Clover to clover, waking up the Folgers. Roast you like a toaster, melt you down like Ebola. Bars lyrically bite down like a cobra. Bars hit so hard, end up leave you in a coma. Erode away by the devoter. Soberton boulder, coldest to colder. Comatose by the token, broken, a broker, overdose the exposure. About to regain my composure. Told you what I told you, sick of the sickest like pneumonia. I'm so defiant, fuck staying silent. You can hear the silence, see the silence. Rapping bars that become a science. Spit it with it bigger than a giant. I accomplish with a triumph to the highest how I achieve. I never needed guidance.